Hi everyone, I'm Rishikesh from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Today let's discuss about exponential distribution. Exponential distribution. The continuous random variable y has the exponential distribution with constant rate parameter v if f of y is equal to ve power minus vy and 0 where y is less than 0 and 0 y is less greater than 0. It's a graph. Occurrence time until the failure of a part. Separation between randomly happening events. Assuming the probability of the event is constant in time, V is equal to constant. Relation to Poisson distribution. If a Poisson, if a Poisson process has constant average rate V, the mean after a time t is lambda is equal to Vt. The probability of non-occurrence in time t is p of k is equal to 0, that is equal to e power minus lambda power k by k factorial, that is equal to e power minus lambda, that is equal to e power minus vt. If f of t is the PDF for the first occurrence, then the probability of non-occurrence is p of non-occurrence by t is equal to 1 minus p of first occurrence has happened by t, that is equal to 1 minus integral of t to 0 f of t into dt, 1 minus integral of t to 0 f of t dt is equal to e power minus vt, that is equal to integral of t to 0 f of t into dt is equal to 1 minus e power minus vt. Solved by differentiating both sides respect to t assuming constant v. D by dt integral of t to 0 f of t into dt is equal to d by dt into 1 minus e power minus vt. F of t is equal to ve power minus vt. The time until the first occurrence and between subsequent occurrence has the exponential distribution parameter v. Example, on average, lightning kills 3 people each year. In the UK, lambda is equal to 3, so the rate is v is equal to 3 per year. Assuming strikes occur randomly at any time during the year, so v is constant time from today until the next fatality as PDF using t in years. F of t is equal to v power minus vt, that is equal to e 3e minus power minus 3t. F of t is equal to, example, probability the time till the next death is less than 1 year. Integral of 1 to 0 f of t dt is equal to integral of 1 to 0 3e minus 3t dt, that is equal to 3e power minus 3t by minus 3, that is equal to minus e power minus 3 plus 1, that is equal to 0.95. Exponential distribution. A certain type of component can be purchased new or used. 50% of all new components last more than 5 years, but only 30% of used components last more than 5 years. Is it possible that the lifetime of new components are exponentially distributed? Yes. Exponential distribution. A certain type of component can be purchased new or used. 50% of all new components last more than 5 years, but only 30% of used components last more than 5 years. Is it possible that the lifetime of new components are exponentially distributed? Exponential distribution models time between independent randomly occurring events where frequency of event is independent of time. That is, probability of failing in the first 5 years has to be same as the probability of failing in any other period of 5 years. No memory priority. The observed lifetime imply that instead the failure rate must increase with time, not exponential. Mean and variance of exponential distribution. Mu is equal to integral of infinite minus infinity to infinity y f of y dy is equal to integral of 0 to infinity y v e power minus vy dy is equal to minus ye power minus vy of integral plus integral 0 to infinity e power minus vy dy is equal to minus e power minus vy by v, that is equal to 1 by v. Sigma square is equal to minus infinity to infinity y square f of y dy is equal to mu square, that is equal to integral of 0 to infinity y square v e power minus vy dy minus 1 by v square minus y square e power minus vy plus 2 integral of 0 to infinity ye minus vy dy minus 1 by v square is equal to 0 plus 2 into mu by v minus 1 by v square is equal to 1 by v square. Example, reliability. The time till failure of an electronic component has an exponential distribution, and it is known that 10% of components have failed by 1000 hours. What is the probability that a component is still working after 5000 hours? Find the mean and standard deviation of the time till failure. Answer. Let y is equal to time till failure in hours. F of y is equal to E power minus Vy. First we need to find V. P of y is less than or equal to 1000, that is equal to integral to 0 to 1000 Ve power minus Vy minus e power minus Vy into 1000, that is equal to 1 minus e power minus 1000 V. P of y is lesser than or equal to 1000, that is equal to 0.1. 1 minus e power minus 1000 V is equal to 0.1. E power minus 1000 V is equal to 0.9. Minus 1000 V is equal to in 0.9 is equal to minus 0.10536. V is similar to 1.05 into 10 to the power minus 4. If y is the time till failure, the equation asks for P of y is less than 5000. P of y is less than 5000 is equal to integral 5000 to infinity Ve minus Vy dy minus e power Vy, that is equal to e power minus 5000 V similar to 0.59. B. Find the mean and standard deviation of the time till failure. Answer, mean is equal to 1 by V, that is equal to 9491 hours. Standard deviation, that is equal to under root of variance, that is equal to 1 by V square, that is equal to 1 by V, that is equal to 9491 hours. Is it exponential? Which of the following random variable is best modeled by an exponential distribution? The distance between defect in an optical fiber, the number of delay between some winning the national lottery, the number of users that blow in the UK today, the hours of sunshine in Brinton this week, assuming an average of 7.2 hours per day. Answer is 2. The number of delay between some winning the national lottery. Is it exponential? Which of the following random variables is best modeled by an exponential distribution? The distance between defects in an optical fiber. Yes, continuous distribution, that is the separation between independent random events, the location of the defects, the number of delay between someone winning the national lottery. No, continuous if you allow fractional days but draws happen regularly on a schedule. The number of users that low in the UK today. No, this is disparate distribution. The number of events in a position distribution exponential in the distribution of time between events. The hours of sunshine in Britain. this week's assume an average of 7.2 hours per day. No, this is continuous variable, but not the time between independent random events. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe.